Happy we're going from a 4-hour hiatus, but today we're going to play episode 5 of the Telltale series, the Game of Thrones. Now, since we only have 2 episodes left, we might as well get it over with if we want to get the achievement. I will give you a forewarning. Some of these episodes will take about 2 or 3 hours, depending on the episode. Yeah, I'm sorry at 5:15, and by the time it gets, I'm assuming it might end at 6 o'clock or 7, I not know. The way they actually program it is pretty much beyond me, but I guess they want to make it quote unquote intense to the monitor graphic. But it fails.
Previously on Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons, guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded.
Okay.
I think you get a reason with a wardling.
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
Yeah.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
You know, I'm playing this blind because as much as I want to watch YouTube videos of people playing the same scene.
He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
I mean, I'm playing this blind because I didn't want to spoil myself. I mean, it's not because I don't want to not play this YouTube. You hear? But part of the reason why, because I want to get a perfect good streak. I think with Telltale games, it's kind of easy to get with problem trophies at ease. They only need.
I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
The only best bet is to try to play the game and get the trophies. So that's it. And the reason why the problem trophies are a big deal. It's because if you play out a game that's not from Telltale, it's really difficult to get the Promise Trophy.
Or maybe your mother. A flower plucked is still a flower.
So he's just
more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some.
I mean, I'm starting to get. Wait.
Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
Oh,
I say she come.
here's the thing. I give you a perfect example of how hard it is to get a Promise Trophy. Walker Leagues. So I give you a point of how hard it is to get a Promise Trophy and why it matters to get it in this game. So in this game, the only way you could get a Promise Trophy is if you get 2 more achievements. The fact get the correct 150 items. Problem is that each match takes about 4 minutes longer.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
And the thing is that how many hours you would get is depending on you.
I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Griff was injured. The maester is looking after him.
I'm aware of Griff's injuries, and that you inflicted them. Oh, I really hope things might be different.
I mean, the reason why I play this game instead of Rocket League because getting the part of trophies was kind of tedious.
Keep half your forest, your livelihood.
But with this, it's actually quite easy.
My back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that.
The Glenmores came to us. We never asked for their help.
Oh? Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, but there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Wait,
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me.
wait, how?
Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done.
I mean, I'm trying. I mean, you could say I haven't happened.
Stop! Please, please!
I guess.
Don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please, do something!
Don't look.
Look at him, Talia.
I mean, you got the mace though to carry you.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia. Poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Oh, I.
Your little brother had bigger balls than you.
I know he's.
I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
There's no need for war. Lord and I have already come to terms.
I've just given you the terms. They're not negotiable. One house left standing. Yours? Or Lud's? And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Wait, how did the Grandmas get their asses kicked? It's beyond me. I mean, the reason I never provide commentary because there's nothing interesting in the Telltale series. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be honest. The Batman Telltale series are more entertaining than this. And that's not an understatement. It's usually because the Batman series has more way to be entertaining fire than this. I mean, the section in the Telltale series of the Batman series were more entertaining than this. I mean, it's just about trying to get one son from a cave, and the fact they false advertise the fact that they might have the Nightwalkers into this is pretty much a false advertisement. I said it 2 times, but keep in mind, they just show a portrait, an illustration of the Nightwalker on episode 3 starting screen. Yet we didn't even see any Nightwalkers whatsoever. So it was either a scam or the fact that they lied to us, point blank. Don't know about you, but I prefer honesty than the post lies. So this is where I'm going to worst it because I'm bored. This gets boring, and I pretty much you just see me having a black expression, but. Because either way, I don't know what's more boring to this. I don't know about you, but
A monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this. Innocent blood shed on Forrester lands. What would Father think?
I'm kind of confused. Where's the?
I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsey.
We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
We'll worry about that after we get Ryan back. Once we've made the trade, then we can start to
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he...
Yeah, he killed him.
No. Oh no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur!
I don't know about you, but
It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has.
not sure about it, but I've not done much use when it comes to this.
I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, his father called him Quiver.
Let me.
And now to die. Like this. Tortured.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick.
I mean, it was your
We've been your
idea.
allies.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back.
I mean, people die all the time. I don't know what about you. Honestly, the more
Such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to.
I understand. Sleep well, Elena. You're our guest here. For as long as you need.
Thank you, Roderick. That means a lot.
You know, you gotta say, it is snowing as hell. I pretty much noticed. I didn't even go to work today because there was some problems with transportation. So I'm taking the easiest route and not even go back. Now, there are also 6 points, but I'm not sure how long the 6 points will be.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast. How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army? Ships? Why in the world would you... Never mind.
I always hope it's the same scene, but here we go.
I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there. Lord Andros is a threat to my family. He's plotting against them even as we speak. I believe you, but you called attention to yourself, Mira. And you angered Marjorie. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore. What? Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. You should never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. Sarah, you can't mean this. I have too few friends in King's Landing as it is. I'm sorry. I really am. But
I mean, they try to make it more exciting as you speak. I mean, part of the reason why they're trying to make it emotional.
At least. Sacrificing so much for your family. They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid. Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them. Better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
The ass man with us freeze and either end with the auto context.
Come on, Beskar, listen. How can you still be angry at me?
Is that a joke? I had Des Ozaraza in my hands and you made me let him go.
You know why.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty little queen.
I mean, I'd had.
Your prize over my one chance of revenge.
Enough! Your revenge would have cost me everything.
It'd be worth it to see him dead.
Oh, and you'd explain that to my family's corpses.
We should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher.
Wait, I go
I
with
was
it.
hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse, but you denied me that. Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Oh, wait. So we free the slaves as you speak.
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
Nothing out of the ordinary, Your Grace. We fulfilled your orders.
To the letter, if reports are true. I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friend's efforts to make you stray. You told me Asher was a man of integrity, Malcolm. Now I know you were telling the truth. You have proved yourself an honorable warrior. You have my gratitude.
Where's the dragon?
Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second son.
What? But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge?
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. In truth, we are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved.
But you never use the dragons.
We both struggle to do what's right.
That's high praise, Your Grace. I'm honored.
You've earned it. I cannot give you my cell swords, but I will give you the next best thing. This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Apologies, Your Grace. But we need fighters now, not gold.
Gold can buy many things. A sellsword like you should understand that.
I mean,
A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
so you want me to become Slaver?
Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Well, she has dragons, so we might as well go.
Seriously consider staying in Essos.
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
Yeah, she
Succeeds in taking the Iron Throne. She'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
You know, I mean, I'm trying my best to become patient to make it more exciting. But it's so much trying to. The game has been.
Slaves? If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
I mean, the game could be fine if they didn't push so much over exaggeration with the unnecessary scenes and feel. That's the problem that I have. Oh boy.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Who's he now? Tell me, how did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter. I'm asking Fishface here.
Yeah.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
I noticed that some of her creeps through her coat.
North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. It is real. Lord Forrester believed it, and so do I. And you're both idiots.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off. Some leader you turned out to be.
I don't know about you, but the more I actually play this game, the more it
You
gets
should
boring.
listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Did you know she'd refused to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Well, you may have to.
I'm not abandoning her. You can go find the North Grove all by yourself for all I care.
So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
You know, I mean, there's so many plot holes that I never understand. But I guess that if they really don't want to explain, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Hope not.
I mean, were they planning to create a knockoff for the Lord of the Rings? I would be surprised.
I wonder why she doesn't wear it.
I mean, it's bad enough that I'm trying to get that platinum trophy, but it's also worse when I'm trying to get to the end game as much as possible.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favour though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
They can try to kill me if they want. I won't let them.
I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
I never miss. Right. Come on.
Ah, you're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett. Well, since we don't have any food...
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again.
Oh, so I know so here.
Even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Do you believe the stories?
Oh, I forgot. You Southerners don't believe in anything you can't see with your own. Cotter!
What the fuck? Look out!
So it's a White Walker. So wait, they put the White Walker. So they put they didn't put the White Walker in episode 3, yet they advertised it during the upper illustration atop of episode 3.
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything.
But now we see the White Walkers episode 5.
But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 cell swords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
I've been fighting along...
They're animals you unleash.
Love it. It's kind of confusing, but it's...
Seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
So, I don't know. Don't know about anything else, but...
You did what?
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Usher.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here. Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away.
Alright.
1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what...
Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Why is it that if that the aspect of each team forces beforehand? Wait, when did we get from Game of Thrones to the Black Panther?
Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
Wait, what?
Come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Enough of this horse shit. I'm not here to fight with you. I came because my friend needs you.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Let's see. What?
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? Who's the best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? Your pretty blonde beard?
Yeah,
I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there,
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of halls.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi?
What?
He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die.
Well, if
Only
he
one of you leaves the pit alive.
if he used a
May the
pro,
best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
I didn't get a chance to pick. Oh, don't tell me about the ancient stereotypes of how they are the best pro users.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd grow wanting.
I think I can, actually.
And how many guilty effects are we gonna suffer for?
That's no weapon worthy of Bloodsong. Take this guitar.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Damn.
Last chance, Westerosi.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Westerosi! Don't hold back! Don't intend to! Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
I didn't know I was watching WWE.
Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport! We just make sure they know who's in charge. The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master.
Oh my, this is something.
I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Wait, so there was a ladder order the whole time, and we just crowd over there. Wow. So now we gotta see a White Walker. Now I'm going to assume that.
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
So, so
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
So I'm assuming that when someone.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
So I guess.
Oh!
So apparently, I'm assuming that the White Walkers are people that used to live, But once a person dies in that sort of area, they become White Walkers or something.
It was over there.
At least that's what I would assume.
Finn.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove. But we need to stick together.
Run! Now! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Yeah, so I usually think I don't know who actually leads the White Walkers, but I guess they usually are something like. I guess they were trying to make a spin-off, but that's not the case.
Your Grace.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No? I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite
Oh
busy.
boy.
Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
I had to speak with Lord Andros, Your Grace. It was urgent.
Lord Andros? I don't imagine he'd appreciate being approached by a person of your stature. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl. And perhaps you can help me.
As well.
Grace. You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious.
And?
You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Boy.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother.
I'm trying to finish this as fast as I could, so I won't put myself to
Ever
death.
since you left me to that dragon, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what.
Oh boy.
And I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
I don't know
We'll
when.
take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
the animation seems to be weird as we speak.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment.
Glad you made it.
What choice did I have? You humiliated me for all to see. Denied me of an honorable death. So I must find it in Westeros.
Vasco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here.
You found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your
I
return.
wouldn't be surprised, but I started to think that.
Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds.
I mean, keep in mind.
Living here is
I mean, I'm not
better
that
man
when it comes to Telltale series.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, you would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come.
I mean, I guess you could say that Telltale games.
From ice.
Telltale games are not my.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
I guess you could say that I'm not that much of a huge Telltale fan. Even though the Batman series seems to be a way better execution than this, I had to be honest, but I get more commentary to that game than this.
It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I mean, I'm one of those logical personnels when it comes.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you.
I brought you a gift.
Wine. You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it.
I'm trying my best, but...
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
You go first.
Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you?
I
You may
mean,
be the only person
I don't
in
know
all
about
of
you.
King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
That tricky animation, though.
This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture.
I don't even know
I
what's
wish
right.
you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
I mean,
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you. And will continue to do so.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagger, son of Dove from the mountains. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
my only personal guess is that, I don't know. I don't really prefer commentary in this type of series. I didn't prefer a lot of commentary in this 6-part, 6-episode series. I guess you could say that I don't usually prefer commentary to the point.
Roderick, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Oh, Roderick, I didn't know.
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick.
I'm listening.
Last night, I was having nightmares. So
Go on, Talia.
I went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Is that a piece of chalk that I'm noticing so far?
This is a report. Even says what happened to Arthur Glenmore.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons.
It's your duty to tell me. And mine. The traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
What? What is this? I don't know if you noticed, but his hands was kind of glitchy in other scenes of his own monologue. It could be a sort of glitch. Like I thought this game was either watch or not even finished as you're supposed to.
Go get the guards.
Eh? Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out of me. What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
Start talking.
Yes, I have been working with the Whitehills, but only because you stopped listening to reason.
Did I now?
You pushed me to this, Roderick. Don't you dare start making excuses. Excuses? Are you that naive?
Yeah.
Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled up that corpse cart. Kissing Blood's ring, when you knew we had to show strength. Bungling your betrothal to Elena, which lost our most important ally. Letting Griff force you to the ground, without a shred of dignity. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed. Enough, Royland!
I mean, they were trying to make...
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed.
You betrayed us all, Royland! My father included!
I've held true to what I believed, which is more than I can say for you.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Brilliant. How could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
You're a bigger coward than he is.
You know, you failed to even find the whole Dreidel in audio scenes. You
cost Luddy's army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going
what a
to
huge
ambush
procrastinator.
as he makes landfall.
Wow.
No.
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Get your hands off me.
Don't know about the whole context, but I don't know why she...
We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Oh, what?
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
You're born your only way until it's a combat. And if, it's not even that burning. Oh, three Jesus. How long did we? I'm pretty sure that the scene in Beowulf.
Almost there. Let's have a look.
Come on, break it up.
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred free.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Well, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love, Roderick.
That's odd. It's quiet. No guards. Hardly
hardly any ships.
Ambush.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
I do wonder. Sometimes the game would just freeze for 1 second and then it would just go to the loading scene. Easy as Chambers they used to say, but I don't know the entire context of it.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher, thank the gods you made it back.
I brought you an army, brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Get that gate open!
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Out of my way! It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here. It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
My lord, you must hurry. We can't lose you. We need you to lead our house.
Asher! Come on!
Go, Roderick. I know what I'm doing. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. Go!
You bastard!
Wesker.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you!
Stay by my brother's side. He's your family now.
I will, little brother. Rip their fucking hearts out!
You know, it's kind of awkward when the whole audio is so maneuvered to the point. I'm not sure which is canon anymore, but either way, I wouldn't know. I mean, he was only a shy character in John Punch, but I wouldn't know. Wait, that was it? That was the end of episode 5? Holy crap. Oh. I'm not sure, but I guess there's multiple players on launch day that picked the right choice. Well, that was episode 5. I'm sorry to sick, this is getting more of a disappointment. But it's not over. Because we have one more episode to go. And that is episode 6. You saw episode 5 was going to be over in the 80 Telltale games. It's not. We have one more episode to go before we close the series, close the game to its own formal chapter. So now we are going to play the last episode of the Telltale series. Even though we saw a little bit of screen time of the Night Walkers, which was the Walking Dead, which is the medieval version of the Walking Dead. But by the time we finish with episode 6, we'll reach the climax and reach the conclusion. We will probably see why I don't really think this is that much exciting. I mean, it may be a disappointment to any Game of Thrones fans, but I will never be surprised. So that's pretty much it for episode 6. Other than that, I'm sorry to have a habit of not providing commentary of games I'm not interested in, but hey, if this is the only game you could get a Platinum trophy, I might as well get it. I might as well get it. If once I need some commentary. Also, I don't understand why there's so many. Why is it that the game devs have to put the cat's name into it? I don't really know about your pet's name. I just want to know about the people who made it, not actual inorganic life forms that did they have hands for that. I don't know. Alright, that's about over. It took me a 6-hour hiatus to get this game back up, but I'm to be surviving. So, I finished with episode 5, in which they can live in my new world or die in the old one. I don't know who says this, but I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of Tumblr and Rule 34 posters about her, because it seems like the Phantom likes her too much. Trust me, I know my idea the way I see it. If only the Phantom was not that much. But that's pretty much it. I hope. I just hope that they will make the episode mostly interesting the way I see it. I just wish that they make it. Yeah, I would order to eat. I have some apps that I don't really use, but I would get there. But other than no, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys are waiting for the final conclusion. I know, as any Telltale series, I may end with one Telltale series and start with another. But that doesn't really matter, because I know a lot of you Game of Thrones, Dry House, and Fanboys are dedicated to see this what's so new. So I hope you guys will prepare to get a chance to a different ultimatum. So, cheers to me. I hope you guys have. And kudos to me to make this surviving, even though this game was a disappointment, even to the fans. I'm gonna be honest. So, rattle tat tat. Hope you guys have been better or tomato to get a novel. Hope you guys watch the actual show and read the actual book instead of watching this abomination. And signing off with a better caution and with precaution for the future series. Well, peace off and sign off. Oh, peace off.